tends to be more recognized.
Yeah.
You've always been, on purpose, quieter?
Well, it's just the way I am.
It's
You
just
know,
the way
I'm
you are,
not.
okay.
Yeah.
Has there ever been friction? And I'm not asking for like Bollywood gossip here. I'm actually asking from what can you teach us, those of us who are watching right now, about working in a team for these many years and staying in a team? Because it couldn't have been easy.
Not at all. Not at all. We've had major ups and downs. I mean, which is like the way. Mostly creatively, because we fight a lot. And like I said, I like to be objective. As a result of it, sometimes I lose it. I've left the band about like 20 times at least, and I've taken my bag. I said, I'm going home. I'm not coming back, and our manager's sitting there, and she'll call me up desperately. Ehsaan, are you sure you want to do this?
And so are you the one who walks away?
Always me. It's always
it's
me.
always you.
It's always
you don't
me.
take turns to sort of...
No, it's always
it's
me.
always you.
And in fact, when we were doing Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and we were working on one song, and I argued with...
May I just say that's an amazing album. Please
And
go ahead.
I argued with Shankar-Ehsaan-Loy about the song, that no, this is not the way it should be. We shouldn't do it that way. We shouldn't do it. And finally I said, forget this, I'm leaving SEL. And Zoya said, do me a favor, let my movie get over. Leave after the movie is over, please. But they're used to it. But the thing is that I do get effervescent about that.
Yeah.
But it's purely because I want something, and for all three of us, for it to be something even more special than what we've done before. So it's quite a thing. It's an emotional experience.
So it's mostly creative friction.
Creative friction, and the other thing, you have to leave your egos at home, and if you want to work that way, forget about that.
But as you become more and more successful, it becomes more and more difficult to do that, because now there are 3 stars as opposed to 3 musicians, or even before that, just 3 young men in a room together. Now each of you has careers, you have accomplishments, you're coming into that room. How do you then still leave your ego behind?
Well, like we said, the coffee tastes the same every day when you go home. That's it. You leave especially let me describe Loy.
Okay.
A musician who's blessed. Literally, I think he's like an angel on this earth. He just puts his hands on the piano and he just comes out with melodies. Literally, I've never heard him play something bad. He'll just play, and then literally Shankar has to go and hit capture on the recorder so that we can capture what Loy is playing.
And you're not losing
because,
it.
and doesn't do that because he's forgotten it in the next second. In fact, he's even forgotten which movie we're working on the next day. So, which movie are we working on? Zindagi? Whose movie is that? I said, man, we're Loy, Zoya's film, we were working on it from yesterday. Oh, yes, correct. He's that kind of guy. Then you have Shankar, who's like very, very, very on it. He's very on it, and he's the most super positive guy that you can meet.
Okay.
I've never come across somebody more positive.
Give me an example of what that's like.
There's never a dull moment with him. He'll never come down and say, oh man, I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling this way. He will come in saying that, man, I'm sorry I had to come late. There's somebody died at a funeral in the morning. Okay, let's get to it. And that's it. So it works in this magical way, which really is, with me, it's a lot different. I like to argue. I like to ask, but let's try this. No, this sounds like something else. No, let's try this. But sometimes almost, the two of them get pissed off with me because I tend to shoot something down before it's even developed. Because my reaction is like immediate,